How's it going, everybody? Brandon with Electrical Specialist here to talk about an item that's come up a lot recently as a lot of homes are selling. It's getting into the busy season. We're slammed, we're booked out into, a month from now, whatever it may be. But point being, a lot of home inspections are happening. We're dealing with a lot of homes that are going up for sale, homes that are getting bought, looking at a lot of home inspections. And it's come to my attention, at least specifically where we're located here in the Midwest. Um, we're getting a lot of upset clients who have been told by our friends, the home inspectors, what potential cost might be for the repairs. And I totally understand them trying to help the situation, but it's come up a lot and recently that it has been a hurt and not a help. And what I mean by that is it's never been easy for us. And we deal specifically with residential applications. That's all we do. So when we go into a home for a home inspection and they, have us change out a GFCI, it's our job as professionals, as licensed professionals, to check the system while we're there and let them know, hey, there's no grounding to this system, which then I totally understand could hurt the sale of the home. But our responsibility is to let people know about potential hazards. So, unfortunately, we're not there to make the home sell or not sell. We're just there to be honest and give honest, educational, professional information and advice. So, we don't intentionally go out of our way looking for every little nook and cranny of things that might need fixed in the home, especially when it's under contract. But we do take a look at the panel. And if we see something like a Federal Pacific, for instance, or a Challenger panel, or grounding that's not complete, or obvious hazards as far as GFCI protection, or burning wires, or a burnt bus bar, we have to say something. These people are moving into a house that has a potential major fire hazard. It's our duty to say something. So when we get into these people's houses and we're looking over the home inspection report, it comes up a lot where the homeowner has an idea of what they think the cost might be for these repairs. And a lot of times, they're in the right ballpark, but it's happened on a regular basis lately where they think a major repair is going to come for a minor cost. And maybe years ago, 5, 10 years ago, that may have been the case. But these days, there's not many things that are a minor repair anymore, unless it's just a regular plug. But even then, we need to put in an arc fault breaker. Things have changed so quickly. There's a lot of old, antiquated information that's getting passed around about what these things may cost. Now, of course, every company has a different charge, but we're talking about big numbers here. We're talking about the last three of them that I went and did. The homeowner was told by a home inspector it would be roughly $1,500 to do about $10,000 worth of work. That's, if we're talking about $1,000 difference, that's a little bit different. For instance, one I can tell you was he needed a panel changed out, this gentleman, which we need to add a disconnect by code. And it was a 200 amp panel, I believe. We also noticed it didn't have any proper grounding. So we had to run a ground all the way across the house and chase it to the basement. The gentleman also wanted a range circuit, and it was going to be a difficult chase through an unfinished part of the basement to a finished part of the basement. And he was, advised by his home inspector that these could get done for under $2,000. Unfortunately, the parts alone would, run relative to that price, let alone the labor and the time it would take to get it done. Gentleman was not very happy. And I totally understand him on his side. I wouldn't be very happy either if I was told those numbers. And I told him to reach out to his home inspector, see what was going on, see if there's some miscommunication. But it's happened enough recently. I wanted to make a video about it. If you're buying or selling a home, just make sure to call a licensed professional to go over the numbers that were given to you before you buy or sell. It's happened so often recently. People go ahead and buy the home and then get them checked out or call to get the repairs done, and the numbers are wildly different. a lot of times a panel will have to move. There's a sink next to it. It's in a bathroom. It's in a closet. It's not supposed to be. So, um, and outside, maybe they're upgrading to a 200 amp service and there's a window well right in front of it or a gas meter that it just can't be that way. And the price of changing it out normally is a lot different because it has to move to the other side of the house, and now we have to add all kinds of things and change grounding. So most companies will give a free estimate for these repairs, or at least at minimal cost. I know we just charge a service fee for the deal, so we might be at your house for 4 hours and only charge a service fee to find out what we need to do to make sure these things happen correctly. So we love our home inspectors. This is not a bashing session. It's just education for you new homeowners or ones getting new homes, buying or selling. Make sure you get a roofer to look at your roofing. Make sure to get an electrician to look at your electrical, a plumber to look at your plumbing. Yes, our home inspectors are doing a great job of catching some major items, but there's no way they can keep up with every single change in all fields. I think we all know that. Give them some grace. Just call your local licensed contractor in each of the fields, have them come look at the house. You'll totally be worth it. It could save you thousands quickly. Have a great day.